And I'm Stefan.
And we are...
We always had a dream to travel Australia.
So we packed up our lives and began our adventure in our renovated caravan called Rocket.
Be sure to tune in every week to see where our adventures take us next. Good morning. Check out how eroded this tree is. Literally sea goes underneath it. Hey buddy. There's a little bit of land left. Not a lot though. Look at that. Hey doggo. So eroded. Amazing it's holding on. It is outstanding how well this vacuum cleaner thing works. So at the start there was like a tiny gap there, plug that, and now I can hear one coming from in between the cables. So it's pulling it inside the heat shrink, going all the way in. So it's obviously sealed here, but just like it's just mustn't be sealed enough in between these cables. So I'm just going to glug this whole thing up with silicone, really squish it in there. Incredible though. This is a good way to find out where the leaks are. So I'm a bit nervous. I've been riding it around a little bit. It's been maybe 3-4 days or so, and it hasn't exploded on me, so it's feeling pretty good. I've still only got the one cell at the front, and the other one's just a blank pack, nothing in it. This is a pretty decent jump. It's a good height. It's not massively consequency if I don't make it, which is good. And I've got no idea if it's going to cut out on me or not with not having the amps it needs, but I'll give it a crack and see if it cuts out, and then I'll know if it's got limited by that having less packs or not. My unicycle is like 80% or so, and I got EUC World running, so I'll see my my peak amps. Also, it is what was I going to say? I've got no, like the motherboard in this has no lift switch, and it also has no beeper, so I won't know if it's hitting the maximum or not because there's no beeper, which is it's a thing. But anyway, I'll set it down and give it a shot. It's doing this if I accelerate hard. And that's the motherboard being weird. That's what it used to do. So I don't know if I should send it on big jumps or not, because that's a bit sketchy when it just... Oh, now it might be fine, unless I torque it aggressively. Oh, no, it's not so bad. But yeah, it does that. That's what's wrong with this motherboard. It just randomly goes... And sometimes we get in this thing where it'll just do that constantly, and no matter what I do, it'll just keep doing that. And I just give it some time and it's normal again. So yeah, it's a thing. Stupid unicycle. It's just the motherboard. But at least I had a backup. Something that I can still ride with. It's better than nothing, even if it... Like, I still did it, and I landed it, and it didn't drop me, which is good, because it has dropped me before with this motherboard. Like, twice. But only at low speed, not at high speed. But it still grunted on me pretty bad. So we might be using this tomorrow. So I just finished this off. Little steerer. I've attached some fishing line to the top side, because it'll be upside down obviously, so I can just go with a fishing line to steer which way we go instead of having to put the oar in the water. So this should be hopefully a little more chill. But yeah, I have no idea how any of it work. I don't know if this is long enough or if it's too long. I have no idea. We'll find out when we find out. And I've got all this on, and I've routed the cables through the side on the top side of the foam, so it's like a straight bit of foam and nothing will hit or damage anything. I've cut out the holes for these, and I think the top side, I think I'll tie it up here so it has a higher area to pull tight down, and this is just going to loop around the back of the kayak, so it'll like slot over and I won't have to tie it or knot it. And then the top side will just like clip onto where the seats clip on so that it holds it in place. And hopefully that'll work. I haven't tested anything, and we're just going to give it a shot tomorrow. And I'm going to grab the sur-Ron battery, which is just there, and I'm going to see if I can make a waterproof bag or something for that now. And hopefully that'll dry by tomorrow. And then hopefully the clock spring comes for the car, and then we're heading up there doing the kayak, and then the clock spring in the afternoon. Well, I'll do the clock spring when we get it, and then they're fixing the axle for the ABS because they broke it, and then we hopefully will get the roadworthy. So I changed the clock spring the other day and it worked. We weren't sure if it worked until it got reset, so I was a bit nervous there, and they've fixed the thing they broke, and we've got it. We've got our roadworthy. No more stressing from me and Naomi. And I got a Legion Go. I ordered this a little while ago. It finally came. I'm going to sell my laptop, sell my Switch, sell all my Switch games, sell pretty much everything that I'm not going to use, try and make some money back. And we're going out on the kayak now. Gonna go have some fun. Celebrate. Woo! Gonna get pissed. So we just gave this guy a lift. He was on the side of the road. Apparently he walked, what was it, 17 Ks?
Yeah, I'm not sure.
Walked 17 Ks apparently. Trying to get a hitchhike. He left this morning, just doing banana farming. He's from France. And yeah, no one picked him up. It's crazy. Like, we've picked up a few hitchhikers now, and just no one else seems to, like, just long walks and no one. I guess it's like stranger danger and it's the whole thing these days, but come on. Come on. He definitely smelled sweaty though. That's why I had to open the windows. That's why. The aircon was nice, but Brought the kayak. Not only are we saving $50 by doing this, but it's going to be a shitload more fun because we're not on a tour, and we've got our own motor, our own batteries. I've got it on the back. It's a kayak on the back. I'm going to make that it's going to have straps once I've strapped it to the sides of the kayak, because I want it to just like sit over. I don't have to unstrap stuff and tie straps every time, so it should be the perfect size. See these guys on the water, and we can go wherever we want. It looks like we can go left up the trail, like the river, and it looks like it's really tight, so hopefully we'll be able to go places that they can't get to. And there should be some freshwater crocs. Hopefully no salties. They're not supposed to be anyway. So now you feeling nervous? Me too. I'm feeling a bit nervous. Never tried it all before, so I'm using this at the moment through the battery I made to run the air pump to pump it all up with a little 12 volt socket. So this is 12 volt coming out, so to power that. So I can also charge phones or whatever. And then I'm going to use this battery without this, because this can run on 36 volt. And I'm going to run that on this, so it's all pumped up.
We're going to lose it, because every time we use it.
I'm going to strap it to it, so we shouldn't. And we've lost so many propellers over the years. Yeah, it's true. But if this falls off, it'll disconnect and stop running off. It won't just be like, zoop. Like, it's big, it's not small. And I'll strap it. I'll use proper straps. So I'll connect it now and see how it goes. All right, so this is what I've done. I've had this just strapped over that. So all I have to do is take these little seat clips off here and here, and it just slides straight off. Got it all connected. The controller's up here. It's in a waterproof box, and it's a waterproof controller. There's a few connectors in there, like the Type-C that I don't know. And batteries in the waterproof case. I've got the spare battery in there as well. And yeah, should work like a charm. It's only running on 36 volts, so it's not going to be super powerful, unfortunately. But shouldn't be too bad. It should be better than the drill, I assume. And this is how I steer. If I can find it, here it is. Oh, I think my bad. Push the controller into it, into my steering wheel. So this is how I steer. So I just have a fishing line. I'll just go that way or that way. So no one should be able to see that it's electric. I should be able to just coast around in places that you're only allowed this, and it actually slots into the what's it called? Into the fin. So the fin should keep it in place. Yeah, it should work well. Should be good. Let's give it a crack. So it officially works. How good is that? It when we first, one second. Well, when I first connected it though, it went backwards. So I've been trying to get it to work with a sur-Ron battery, and it was really confusing me, but it's because the sur-Ron battery's BMS is a bit buggered. So it was in reverse since I last did it without checking, because usually I check with the wind, and if the wind blows towards me, then I'm sweet. Obviously I never checked. So Yeah, I like literally did it last night when I was like, I want to bring the sur-Ron battery, but I can't because I want that top speed, you know. But yeah, so it was in reverse, and I was like, shit, how do I get it to go forwards without going back and getting the Lenovo Go in the car? And I figured I'll just switch the phases, the A and B, or the 1 and 3 phases, because I've heard that if you switch them, it can switch the direction, and it worked because it was going backwards and now it's going forwards. But I think, I'm not sure if that's the reason or not, but it's bogging down if I go like that. See, it starts bogging down. I don't know if that's just hitting its, 36 volt as its top speed kind of deal, but it could also be because I reversed the phases. So it's also turning a little bit, so I've got to figure out how to change its direction a little more. But yeah, we'll suss it out. Yeah, at the moment I just got one foot in, keeps us going straight. Or if you just do that, yeah. But yeah, we'll see how it goes. I got one battery connected at the moment, and I'll connect. Oh, actually, I could get in significantly more speed if I just parallel the two batteries. I mean, series. But anyway, I'm rambling. I'm excited. It's working, and yeah, this is a lot easier than using the drill. So yeah, we're gonna explore a bit and go places that apparently, because the other guy, the boat, he only went that way, didn't he? Yeah. He didn't even go this way. So we're gonna go places that you can't go unless you kayak it. So we'll see if there's any cool places along the way. So if you can see those big ass rocks, this is where the electric kayak comes in handy. So boats obviously can never do this, and yeah, kayak, and like it should hit the fin, and the fin should protect the metal, and then it'll hit the metal. So I assume it'll be like huh, when it hits it, because it's pretty solidly attached. This is why I gave it that massive frame to protect it all, because I want to be able to do stuff with this big rocks and we just like have a few drinks and go whack, whoop, my bad, it's all good, just reverse it out. I also think I might see if I can, once I learn a bit more about this, I would like that to be reverse, because that'd be cool, hey. Oh, reverse it? I mean, it's electric, it should be able to just reverse and forwards and reverse and forwards. Should be able to, so I'll figure that out as I go. Whee. It's got so much torque at the start. I need more voltage. I'll fix up that sur-Ron battery, and it'll be awesome. And like, I think I've limited it to like 30 amps, and the limit is 200 amps. So 200, yeah. Well, I think the limit of the motor is 200 amps, and I've got it limited to 30 little battery amps because the battery is literally the one I made, and it's it's got a 30 amp fuse, so that's its limit. How nice is this though? This is good as. Even though it's not crazy fast at the moment, they've got to do some tweaking. This is a lot, like, row a bit. And also we're fighting the river. Like, if I stop, it's going to be way faster on the way back. Yeah, like if we stop and like let it sit for a bit, we'll start going the other way. Like it was before. Like literally, I stopped over there at the bridge and we started floating backwards and going sideways, which is a little annoying. But yeah, and so I found out I can use the rope to steer, but the best way to steer is if I'm going like that and I want to go right, I just increase drag on this side, and if I want to go left, I just take it out because it's biasing to the left a little bit. Oh, there's a big rock. Oh, I like it. Let's get our exploring on. Might I say, I'm so glad I made a strong frame. There's like rocks all around here, and we just came through like all this, and just like donk. All right, keep going, donk. Oh, all right, push it a little bit. All right, keep going. Like it's just like maneuvering and knocking and maneuvering. And we want to get up here, but there's like rocks the whole way around. Like I think we might be able to go through that little bit there, but I'm not sure if we can get around it or not. I reckon we should suss it out. Let's give it a crack now. We'll try and loop around and go through that bit there. Huh? Nah, we'll make it. We'll give it a crack. Rocks ain't got nothing on us. Yes! Good luck, boats. So good. I think this is as far as we can go. We could literally get like up here with the canoe. It could fight this little bit, even with its, shitty power rating at the moment and the not optimized phases. But yeah, I think this is it. I think it's as far as we can go. It was very beautiful. It's so foresty and amazing. This canoe is going to really open up some of our places we can go. There's a lot of spiders though. Look at that little daddy long legs looking thing. Imagine if it just floated away. We'd be so screwed. I'm guessing people don't come here very often. That's a pretty happy looking plant. Good genes. Wow, I'll suss this place out. This is definitely like a teenager's just chill zone. I love it. First, have a look at this. Look at all the stones we picked up. Loads. Oh no, don't get my shoe. And this is the scrapes. It is a little bit bowed, but I can't imagine that's going to be a problem. It's like the corner ones are. There's a big scrape out of the side there, but it seems fine. Like, oh, look at those scrapes on the side. Some of this could be my angle grinder actually. Well, these definitely aren't. That deep one. But yeah, I don't think I have to really worry. Oh, look at that one. Doesn't seem like a real problem though. Just making it uglier. I reckon I'll leave it. It's pretty cool. You hit a bump and it's like, whoa. And because it's an inflatable kayak, you kind of just like over it. Or you just get jammed. Then you stop. And this is how we're going to carry it. Works pretty well. I got the waterproof bag and kayak bag. It's not too bad. I'm ready to do a bit of a hike. Nah, I don't know about that.
It's pretty much a hike. It's up stairs.
Yeah, there's quite a few stairs and a bit of a walk, but it's not too bad. It's relatively easy. That was pretty awesome. One of the batteries got down to like maybe 1/4 the power. They got very warm. I definitely need to do a sur-Ron battery thing. Fix that. Yep.
Is that I want to go around where the car is.
Not to carry it at all. Zero carry. Alright, so painted it black. So hopefully it doesn't rust or anything. Because I plan on using this in the sea. So yeah, just sort of zip tied on top. I don't think this is going to be enough. I think I'll need 2 of these. But could have left a little bit of space so that the thing can breathe with water. I don't 100% trust it, so instead of putting it in the pool, I'm going to put it in here. And wish me luck. Oh, I don't even know if it fits in here. Oh, it doesn't. Maybe diagonally. Kind of diagonally fits. Either way, that should be good enough, and I'll see if it works. This should keep it cool enough. I'll fill out for maybe 5 minutes and see how it goes. Alright, I'm gonna jump in and so, it's worked really well. It's a little bit warm. Not very warm at all. In fact, this is maybe a little bit warmer. But yeah, I can definitely tell there's some air leaks. You can hear them all. But like, to be fair, I kind of slapped it all together. And as long as this has a bit of tension in it, the water will never come in. But that's definitely something to think about. You don't want to turn this off. Well, I don't anyway. I don't want to turn this off with it out of pressure. Another thing, I definitely recommend these stretchy hoses, because if you're just relaxing and then go and you suddenly want like massive breath, it just shrinks the hose and gives you that extra like pump. Because like with the last time I tried this with a normal hose, like the like these kind of hoses, and it just like, if you need a big breath, it might not have the capacity. Like the pressure's there, but the volume isn't. And this gives you a lot of volume, because as you're breathing in, it just shrinks to give you like, you know, to maintain that volume. So it's quite nice. It's a lot more natural. And yeah, I don't know how long that was for, but it's like a little warm. There's no way it would get hotter than that. Like before, when I had it on without it being in the water, it was cooking in like 10 seconds, 20 seconds. So that's sustainable. I might yeah, this is good. I'll see actually if it floats in the pool, because I did want to test that out. See if I can get this away from it, because I don't know if it will float. I think that it might be a bit too heavy. Yeah, it's a little bit too heavy. So I'll need to get a second one of those. Need to get a second one of these. I'll just double it up. It'll be twice as thick, and I think that'll probably be enough. Maybe I'll put something on the sides or something. I don't know. I'll figure it out. But yeah, it definitely needs a little bit more foam. But all in all, great success. That worked exactly how I wanted it to. And yeah, I saved myself like $1,000 and something. And yeah, I think that'll be good. And if you can breathe more calmly, I was like probably. So I wasn't like, calmly breathing or anything. I wanted to really, see if it's enough. And it's pretty cool when you really like give it a big breath, you see the hose shrink. And yeah, it's good. But I guess if you're at its maximum distance and you breathe in really massively, the hose is going to get shorter. So that's definitely something to think about. But I mean, that's a massive depth when you think about that's just being deep. Like, because that's going to be floating above me, just like on top of me. I might even just put this whole thing in a bucket, because the bucket's going to float so well. And then I can just have that hanging under the bucket. I can just chuck my battery inside the bucket. Yep, you know what? Screw this. I'm going to get a waterproof bucket. And then just chuck the battery in there. I'm going to have snacks and all that sort of stuff. Waterproof bucket it is. Yep. So check this out. I've plugged in my Lenovo Go. I was a bit nervous. Look at this. It's putting 20 volts in at like 3 amps. 3 amps. 20 volts at 3 amps. And it's going to be charged. It's literally gone up 2% since I plugged it in 27 minutes. That's so good. I was really nervous because I tried a power bank and it didn't work, and then I tried the socket, like just the normal socket ones, because it charges Nate's new laptop when she just plugs in just like to the USB power. Like if you just plug into the USB thing, it charges off that. I was like, oh sweet, I can plug it into anything. Turns out it only, like the Lenovo Go, it's like either fast charges or nothing. I guess it needs 20 volts, which is a lot higher than 11. I think that's what Nate's uses, 11. So pretty crazy. And I'm really glad. I was really nervous about that, because if I couldn't charge it from 12 volts, like from this, wow, it's already getting a bit warm. That means I need to run the inverter every time I want to use this. I wanted to, chill with this like I used to on the Switch, on the recliners. If I had to run a PowerPoint and like run the PowerPoints on the inverter, then have like the cable going across, that would have ruined it. I'm so glad it like super fast charges from this. That is awesome. How cool is it, by the way? Look at it. It's got controllers, it's got the mouse thingy, it's even got like a little, wait, how do I do this? Little touchpad, look at that go, woohoo! So awesome. I'm pretty keen to get into this. Literally picked it up today, so I'm gonna have to install that crap, all the games and such. So I'm gonna sell my laptop. Oh my god, it doesn't want to let go. So I'm gonna sell my laptop and I'm gonna sell my Switch, and then this can just emulate Switch, and I can play laptop games better than my laptop. So it's gonna be pretty cool. I'm so excited. Pew!